mind numbing, right? I'm a work smart, not hard guy. We'll talk about that a little more about working in a direct line. I try to find one city, focus on it, concentrate on it, and generate my listings from it. Law number 3, be the only logical choice for a homeowner. This is all there is, right? That's all there is. I think too often we get caught up with going to the door and worrying about creating the sales environment and overcoming the objection and worrying about keeping them on point and getting them back and closing and walking past them and starting taking pictures. All of that, super aggressive. I am not a super aggressive guy. Never have been. It's why I probably don't like cold calling. It's probably why I don't even like door knocking. The only marketing that I've ever done previous to the Monster was mail writing, because it's kind of a passive way to get listings. The only reason I stopped doing it is because it stopped getting a result. That's what forced me to create the Monster, right? So I want whatever I do to be the choice of the homeowner. My marketing is them choosing me, okay? When I go to the front door to meet them, I'm just there to provide them with information. I'm not there for anything else. I'm not there trying to close them. I'm just trying to create a relationship with them. Law number 4, leverage the market conditions. Okay, let's talk about this. What does leverage the market conditions really mean? Okay, if Zillow is eating up all the web-based traffic, right? Or they're going to attempt to, or Redfin is attempting to in their whatever markets, right? I've got every agent in America door knocking, cold calling, and mail, right? I would hear probably some of you mentally saying to me, well, they're doing it because it works. I don't know where you see in the news that it's working. We're at our lowest inventory points ever. We're also seeing that new homes aren't catching up to the amount of inventory that's needed. You're going to have to work beyond your comfort zone, okay, and understand what's happening in the market. If you do not, you will be out of real estate. Simple as that. If you do not do it, you will be out of real estate. And your referrals will get bitten into. If your bread and butter is your referral business, when Zillow goes online, okay, and starts doing direct offers or any of that, you don't think that they're going to roll out a massive television, news, media, billboard, print, bus bench, door dropping campaign that establishes them as the online source at a flat fee? It's going to affect your bottom line. You must work with people. I'm telling you straight up, you must work with people who are not looking in the normal places, that are in an unusual situation, that are not affected by media influence. Okay? Simple as I can make it. Leverage your market conditions. These things will make you successful and they will keep you with listings. This is Steve Hawks, #1 agent in Las Vegas. He's the one who actually posted the thing about Zillow the first time. He called Monster Marketing one of the most effective systems on the market. With this system, you can reach anybody with it. You can connect and you can engage with them. Okay? You can reach thousands of homeowners a week, but what good is it if you're not connecting with them? And I agree with him. His backbone of his business in Las Vegas, being one of the top agents, okay, is his ability to create a relationship with homeowners as a Monster user. So let's talk about the 3 steps to getting you guys listings, right? Step 1 is to identify. We need to find those people who need to sell that are not affected by Zillow, the internet, door knocking, cold calling, mailers, expired, cancel, probate, divorce, FSBO. Those are all the venues of everybody else. We're creating a niche for you that is unique, right? So we need to find those people. Step 2, we're going to do Monster Marketing. We're going to go and put marketing up. It's going to generate a call. It's going to set an appointment for you to go and meet with them and create a connection with them. And step number 3, we're going to go and list. Remember, I am guaranteeing that if you use the approach that I'm about to give you, you will have face-to-face appointments. Simple as that. Nobody else. The Zillow leads don't guarantee that something's going to happen. Those web funnel things you see online, no letter, no door knocking script, no cold calling script is going to guarantee a true face-to-face appointment with somebody who's in a position to sell them. Okay, I am guaranteeing you're going to have a conversation. This is Mary Ann Mills, who was a door knocker and a cold caller who I met several years ago. Having homeowners call her instead of her chasing her leads was a complete turnaround in her business. She went from 0 listings to 17. Again, she's averaging about 1 listing per week with the method I'm about to show you out in Phoenix, Arizona. Again, it's very simple. We're going to select just 36 homes. That's all you got to do per week. 36 per week, every week. You're going to place the marketing directly on the property in a location where they can find it. You're not going to knock on the door. You're not going to meet them. They don't know you yet, right? By design, that marketing piece is going to prompt the homeowner to call for more information. That call will go through a call center. At that call center, they will explain who you are, what you're doing, what you want to go and talk to them about, and then you will go and have a meeting with that homeowner. Our meetings generally last between 20 and 30 minutes. They're looking for good information. Nobody has really approached them about trying to help them. Okay? They are in basically what I'd say as a former banker, they are in the clutches of a bank and trusting a bank, the people who are trying to collect money from them. So anybody who's a positive influence in their future is going to be perceived as an expert. Simple. This is Nino Sabroso, who in the first 10 days of using the product was able to get 2 new listings using the Monster marketing system in Corona, California. Again, any of you can do this, any skill level, any time. It doesn't matter what you know about foreclosures or pre-foreclosure or notice of defaults or list pending. It doesn't matter. You're talking about starving mouths who are believing what bankers are telling them, and they need good advocacy. So let's talk about working smart and not hard. Okay? When I first created the Monster, I was living in Oceanside, California. My ex-wife and daughter still live in San Marcos, California. That allowed me to have a territory of Oceanside, Vista, and San Marcos as my territories, right? So I was working in a straight line. So I would do a webinar with my coaching students, jump in the car, go pick up my daughter, feed her, get her ready for gymnastics. So I'd have these in-between trips where I'd have like an hour in between work, right, of coaching students and my own real estate business where I could do my marketing. The Monster was designed so that I could quickly put up marketing and still maintain my current business model without it affecting my home life, without it affecting my daughter, without it affecting my free time. Okay? Friday night is daddy-daughter date night. Okay? Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday are gymnastics. So I also don't work to a specific area. This is a big deal to me, right? I get agents all the time who want to do Manhattan or San Francisco or Malibu or Newport Beach, these really super ultra high-end locations. That's great, but also I want to include low-end, tear-down, fix and flips, condos. Doesn't matter. I'm tagging every house within a territory, good, bad, or indifferent, size of the house, quality of the house. I don't get caught up, okay? I just tag everything in my territory, okay, so that I can get appointments. I don't know who my message is going to resonate with. I don't know their situation. I can't even begin to tell you how many times we've showed up at a house, and this is a true statement that happened on one of our listings recently. I was getting ready to call a real estate agent tomorrow. I'm just tired of dealing with the bank. You guys don't know because you're not working that data type, so it's important to allow that situation. So I'm going to do a search for anybody who's got a notice of default or a notice of sale or an auction date or who is severely delinquent. I'm going to use, as we said at the beginning, Rebo Gateway, Realty Track, or Property Radar. Got it? I don't care when their sale date is. I don't care when they went delinquent. I don't care about any of that. Okay? I'm just going to go and put a tag on their house and go and meet with them. That's how you create relationships. Once I've got 36 houses within my territory, right, I am going to physically drive to their house. You have to have the ability to drive or have somebody who has the ability to drive to the house. When I get to the house, the Monster marketing system includes Monster marketing pieces. Monster marketing pieces are very simple. Okay, you're not going to knock on the door. You're not going to meet the homeowner. They don't know you, right? And they're suspicious. So I'm going to place the marketing piece, right, on either the outside of the mailbox, the front door, or the garage door. I need it in a location where they could see it. This is why I tend to keep my properties owner occupied, and I'm looking very heavily on whether or not they're living in the property. Okay, but I do need that marketing piece in a location where they will find it. By design, that marketing piece is going to prompt the homeowner to call for more information regarding their home. That call will go to a call center, and they will explain that Lee wants to come over and talk to them regarding their loan modifications and alternatives to foreclosure. They will set an appointment based on my schedule, which just happens to be Wednesdays and Thursdays during the day, and then Saturday mornings. Again, I am the expert who is there to help them. I am not at their whim. I am not running over immediately. Okay, there's nothing worse than looking like a desperate agent. Set your appointments. Follow up with your appointments. Go over and meet with the homeowner. When I meet with the homeowner, I am there to build a relationship and connect with them. So I am taking alternatives to foreclosure. I'm taking information about their loan mods. California, you're talking about keeping your homes California. I'm taking information to build rapport and credibility. So I have a package in place. I know what they're going to want to talk about. They're going to tell me that they have an attorney, a lawyer, they're talking to the bank, everything is great. Well, that's not the case. 8 out of 10 people I meet are going to sell or transfer title, right? So my job is to create a rapport, create credibility, create trust. I do that through what I take to them. I do that through what I say to them. It's as simple as that. The person who is currently going to the door for me, okay, he's an investor. He's also a fireman. He was taught how to do the system. He knows exactly what to say at the front door with zero experience to create a connection and trust. So that when they do say, yeah, I could see that my only option is to sell, it is then referred out to the office. We meet with them. We explain that we have a relationship with the individual, right? We disclose. They have the right to call another real estate agent if they so choose. If not, we list the property for them and we start the process of helping them get their life back on track. And we currently have a half dozen listings. We average out about 1 listing per month. We try to close 1 deal per month. On top of that, I have 700 coaching students. So it's kind of it's an ongoing thing. There's a lot going on. That's how I get my listings. That's how it works. For those of you that are interested to understand, anybody can do this. This is Susan Sayetti. Her real estate license wasn't even, like the ink wasn't dry on her certificate, right? 3 weeks into the business, she got her first listing. I can't make that any simpler. If you're putting up 36 marketing pieces and getting 3 to 5 face-to-face appointments, it's just a numbers game, right? It's just a matter of time till you get a listing using it. How effective is it? For every 36 marketing pieces, you're getting about 6 calls to your call center. That's a 20% response rate. And you are getting approximately 3 to 5 face-to-face appointments. If you prefer the term 10% face-to-face rate, which nobody has, okay? Nobody gives you a guaranteed face-to-face rate. We actually guarantee that you will get face-to-face if you follow what we're about to do and teach you and mentor you. Oh, we don't need to do this. Okay. Online, if you were to go to the listingmonster.com, the system is well over $2,000 with a monthly passive cost. Okay. That's fantastic. But I know that all of you that are listening to this or watching this webinar I want to make you a special offer that's only available through this webinar. But you need to know